For any of you that followed my series, my 2 or 3 gameplays I've done now, I'm gonna have some contradicting information for you. Because I swear by Gunslinger, and now I'm trying to use Sniper, like the Sniper tree, and I'm kind of torn. They're both really good. It's a hard pick. It all boils down to gear. That's what it's gonna boil down to, is gear. For the loadout, this class, Wraith Suit. Hands down, Wraith Suit. The reason for that, unless you're playing Gunslinger, then you probably won't need this. You'll be going with the Armored Suit. Now, the reason I'm saying Wraith Suit is the grappling hook. Because you could grapple hook somewhere, and if you're in a decent position, you can still hit the enemy with your sniper rifle because you didn't use an action. So this is really handy when you're trying to park your sniper in a good height advantage position, and then the rest of your group is moving on and you're left behind. If there's another spot you can grapple to, or even if you have to run that one turn and then grapple hook the next turn, then you're again just covering that ground in a short amount of time to get into a good vantage position. Now, he's not fully built. As far as item, like a utility item, go with a bullet. If you're having a hard time with armored targets, go with an AP round. If you're having a hard time with mechs, go with the blue screen rounds. Anything else, I mean, dragon rounds does fire damage. Not really good against mechs. So it's really if you're having a hard time with biological enemies. Tracer rounds, if you're low on aim, this is really handy in the beginning. If you find you're lacking a bit in the aim department, I would go with a tracer round because a guaranteed hit is much better. And this also falls into sniper versus gunslinger. If you're going gunslinger, you probably won't need tracer rounds. You're gonna want blue screen rounds or AP rounds because it does so much more damage. So you won't have a grenade with this class, and that's my recommendation. Just for the sheer mobility as the sniper. Or if you wanted the grenade, then that's because you're playing gunslinger. These are two different classes, basically, and they're both viable. I highly recommend, you can find one, Perception. Get Perception on there just to increase that chance to hit. On both builds, Perception is going to be handy. Now, you could also argue Mobility, but getting more mobility out of your gunslinger would actually be good also, because then you get those flanks. Between those two, I would highly recommend for the sniper build or gunslinger build. Weapon upgrade. This is where it really makes or breaks your class. Weapon upgrades are only on your main weapon. You cannot upgrade your sidearm, which I'm not sure if that's an oversight, but this is where if you're going to be playing a sniper class, to make it viable, and most of the reasons why I hated the sniper class in the first place, because you have to wait till late game to make them really, really viable. You want to get that plus 15 to aim. And you want to get... This is a toss-up until you find that extra mag. You want to get a superior mag. Reason for that... I have an advanced one. I could put this, it would give me 5 rounds. You don't want to reload. You want to wait in between those reloads because of certain skills. So right now he has, 106% chance to hit stuff. With height advantage, that's pretty good, but then you factor in squad sight, reduces your aim over long distances, and then Overwatch reduces that even more. So you want to boost that aim as high as you can, which is why I was saying a Perception here. I think it gives like 25 bonus chance to hit, would be awesome. But I can't put a scope over a scope, but that makes sense that why you can't, even though it's a sci-fi game. Now, or, if you had a laser sight on top of that, it would boost a bit more. Or bipod, like in the Long War, having a bipod, perfect, problem solved. More aim with that scope. That would solve a lot of the issues with the class, except now you have your ammo problems, unless they added a research for more ammo. Nice thing with Gunslinger, you don't have to worry about ammo, and that comes in handy lots of time, especially since you never reload that pistol. Doesn't make sense? That's how it works. Now, the sniper class, you're very limited to how many bullets you have and your aim. Quad sight, you get it regardless. Now, you can't use it with your pistol, so it's right there favoring the sniper rifle. Unlike before, now you get a really high aim penalty over long distances. So I think it starts off small and all of a sudden you get all the way to minus 50 aim. Long watch allows you to do Overwatch with squad sight. Now, that's decent, but this would only work for return fire if you're getting fired at. Or that Overwatch with squad sight, you're more than likely not going to hit anything unless you have really good aim. Return fire is only good if you're getting shot at. I've had it work quite a few times on my gunslingers where it was actually advantageous. As a sniper, like I said, unless you had the original floaters from Enemy Within, it's a toss-up, really. They're both meh skills. Because you don't want to get shot at anyway, but if you're going to get shot at, might as well get a free shot back. That long watch is more likely not going to hit. I appreciate what they tried to do with Deadeye. I personally don't like it. You lose your aim for a potential, so you lose 25% chance to hit, but increases your base damage by 50%. So sure, you can do a really high damage hit with this, but again, you need really high aim. That's why I didn't really like it at first. But if you can get over the aim percentage, then yeah, I think that would be decent. Get that gamble hit in there. But with a sniper, do you really want to gamble? Plus their weapons actually do a lot of damage. So 2-turn cooldown. What I really like is Lightning Hands. Now, let's say for some reason an enemy gets close enough for your sniper to hit with a sniper rifle. And especially early on in the game before you put him into his good position. Lightning Hands allows you to hit twice with your pistol. Compared to Deadeye, I mean, situationally, this could be more handy. If, let's say you're even on the roof, you'll still get a high chance to aim. Your aim is still high with your pistol, because the chance is still there, except for the scope. You got a PCS there, then perfect. Got a sim in there, then you're still going to get the chance to hit. And your bullets actually work in your pistol too. So if you have armor piercing or blue tech rounds, they'll work on your pistol also. So you get a free hit, and then if you really want to, if your main weapon was this, you actually get to hit with your sniper rifle also. Or you get to fire 2 pistol shots, because depending on how close they are, you'll get an aim penalty with a sniper rifle. So if they're really getting close and you need to get that extra hit in there to hopefully kill them, it won't be as much damage, for sure. But it is a usable skill. And an extra hit is an extra hit. Now the cooldown is 3 turns. Well, 3 turns is not terrible, but if somebody does get close to your sniper, you don't want your sniper to die. You want to be able to retaliate. That's my opinion on that. Death from above. Now, I've used it a few times. It was great on my ranger that got death from above by fluke, because he could keep shooting. On a sniper, you don't get 2 shots. You still use that first AP, it just doesn't end your turn, which means you can't shoot your sniper rifle again. Unless this gets modded, this skill is pretty useless for your sniper. Unless you want to shoot, kill something, move up, or shoot something, kill it, and there's another target, then use your pistol. This is pretty useless. Or maybe go Overwatch. I'm not sure if it'll allow you. I don't remember off the top of my head. But it's pretty bad unless it gets fixed. Quick draw is awesome. If you fire your pistol as your first action, so if you're still in blue, so that means that you can use Lightning Hands, shoot once, use your pistol again. If you didn't move, you get to use your pistol a 3rd time. So anything that's getting close to you is not going to be well after its turn. Especially if you have blue tech rounds, armor piercing rounds, you can pretty much kill something per turn with a sniper or with a gunslinger. So I would almost recommend getting quick draw in case something does get close to your sniper and you just have to get it out of there and you're not really protecting your sniper all that much. With death from above, I mean, sure, that could eliminate some of that mobility issue as you're killing things and moving up. Kill zone. I had a really bad experience with this, but again, I wasn't upgrading my snipers properly. If you boost the aim like crazy, kill zone can be a really good skill, and this is where you want that extra mag on there. You want to be able to shoot those 6 shots that you have at something, not just shoot 3, then your kill zone is over, or you weren't reloaded before you use kill zone. I'm not sure if you have to be reloaded. I'm not sure if you can reload and then use kill zone. But if your aim is not good, you're just gonna miss those shots. They are Overwatch shots. So it doesn't say there, they are reaction shots. You're gonna miss a lot unless you're fully dedicated to a sniper build. get that aim high. I've used Killzone and I think I've never gotten a kill yet. I've barely gotten a hit off with it yet. This is why I was going towards the gunslinger tree a lot more. Then you have Face Off. This is a huge trade-off difference. The only difference is Face Off doesn't work with Killzone's range is huge. Like it goes on forever as far as I can tell. As far as the eye can see. If you have other people that can see those ranges, then you're gonna get those shots off. Hopefully. As long as you get a line of sight. You still have to be able to see that enemy and not be blocked by any cover like trees or anything that's gonna not allow you to see the enemy. So it's just a really, really huge Overwatch. Face Off. Face Off, I really, really love it. I mean, the gunslinger is burst damage. Sniper could be more sustained damage, which, you know, every turn you can shoot at something and do a good amount of damage. Gunslinger, as your cooldowns take off, I mean, this is 3 turns. So, what I really like to do with my gunslinger, so you'll do your normal thing. You'll do your lightning hands, shoot something, nice. Then you do your quick draw, you shoot something, your turn's not done yet. Then Face Off and shoot everything in your line of sight. That is huge. Like, you could kill so many enemies in that turn. And this is not an Overwatch shot. This is just a shot that you're doing right now. So you could devastate an entire enemy team. You can kill multiple targets in one turn. I highly recommend Face Off. This is why I'm kind of like, pushing towards the gunslinger. You're more or less moving with your team. Your sniper rifle is more or less your sniper rifle becomes your offhand weapon, really, your secondary option. Steady aim. If you didn't move last turn, you get plus 10 aim, plus 10 crit. That's good. But this also works on your gunslinger, so why not? Get that aim. You hunker down, then the next turn you'll get plus 20 aim. Why would you hunker down though if you're not going to be getting shot at? I mean, to me, if you have good enough aim and you can destroy the enemy's cover, that would be the only reason to do that. Hunker down so you can destroy his cover, or if it's a hard, or if the enemy is hard to hit in the first place. I think like the Archons, especially if they're up in the air, I personally don't see the use of this, so I go steady hands with both. Now, Serial. Powerful chain shot ability. Every kill you make with your sniper rifle, your action is refunded. So this is what used to be in the zone. Now it's different because now it's activated. It's not a passive and there's a 4-turn cooldown. So yes, as a sniper, this would be amazing. Make sure, again, high aim, don't miss those shots. That is what like makes this kind of huge. But then you have Fanfire, which you shoot 3 bullets at one character. Again, you could use Lightning Hands, Quick Draw, Fanfire. That is 5 bullets in one enemy. Now with blue tech rounds, that could probably or almost kill a Sectopod by itself. Almost. Because you're figuring you're probably hitting 7 to 8 with your pistol with non-crit. So 7 to 8 once, 7 to 8 again. We're talking like 14 minimum, as long as you hit. 14 and plus 3 more hits. That's like 35 health. It could, I'm not saying it will, could kill a Sectopod in one turn. Advanced Training Center. I could get him to retrain. So I could go yes, take time. I've never done this before. Okay, it takes 5 days. So in 5 days he gets to retrain. And then, so in the beginning you could go with those easy builds. So your build is not totally messed up this time around. I won't have him available, but you get the idea. So you could retrain. So start gunslinger until you get better aim, better items, and move back over to a sniper build once you have that upgraded sniper rifle. Once you have, you know, the PCI card. What is this? You have a ghost. Our Loadmaster is in full stealth. Alright, so that would be it for the sniper.